So this is the Famileasy rider in jet black. I'm just going to open it up, go through a few of the features and put it together. Sometimes it's easier to watch a video than follow the instructions. Of course, you do get an instruction manual and registration cards you can drop in the mail, or you can just fill them out online as well. All right, you've got your basket here that fits on the wagon. It's got a pocket underneath here for sandy shoes and wet bathing suits. There's a cooler bag that fits inside it as well. Here's all your canopy in your canopy bag. Here's the cooler bag we talked about that goes right in the basket. Your brake bar, one bench, the other bench. Each bench can fit 2 children, has 2 5-point harnesses, and has a weight capacity of 175 pounds, which is far greater than any other stroller wagon. Here's the main wagon. I'm going to put it upside down so we can get the wheels and the brake bar on. We've got 2 rear wheels, of course, and 2 front wheels. And that's all that's in the box. There's not a lot of assembly required. Mostly just removing the packaging and clicking parts together. Take these off. I'm here at Baby Worlds in Stony Creek. They carry both the rider and living wagon. So if that's in your area and you want to come and touch and feel a wagon before buying, please don't hesitate. They're very friendly and knowledgeable here. Hi. All right, so the front wheels, very simple. There's a little button here, okay? You just need to push the button in to allow the wheel to go, peg to go in, and then release it, and it is safe and secure. Of course, these front wheels swivel. The rear wheels do not swivel. So if you find that you're on a side slope or some kind of bumpy terrain and you'd like to have the large fixed wheels forward to avoid any side pull or to get over some obstacles, that's what the second handle is for. You can just switch around the wagon and keep going. All right, next we'll put on the brake bar, because that's what the rear wheels will attach to. It's a flip-flop friendly one-step foot braking system. Okay, and it just clips onto place. There's a couple of pegs there, and that's it, it's in. It can be removed at any time if you want to make the wagon really small. And then the rear wheels, there's a similar but different system. You have a pull tab under here, okay? So you just pull the tab down or all the way out, slide in the wheel, and it snaps back into place. And now the wheel is in there firmly. Do the same on this side. Okay. Just remove the plastic and the foam. Now you can see in the package, it comes wrapped in the travel case, okay? Not a lot of people use this, but if you're storing it somewhere where it might get dusty, or you're going on a plane trip or something like that, you might want to keep this around just to protect your material. I'll just put it to the side for now. This is where we keep the wagon folded. There's a little clip here, just a simple strap and clip. You can adjust it to the width you like. And you see the fabric's already in the wagon. You may have a button or two to snap back into place. And then you have these side flaps as well. There's a little Velcro strap in the back here. This bar should be parallel. It doesn't lock into place, but as long as it's in this general vicinity, there's no way the wagon can fold back up unless you pull from the center tab in the middle of the wagon. That is how you fold it up. These little side flaps have storage pockets in them, which is very helpful because, as you know, you'll be carrying lots of stuff around. Inside the wagon, you will find a zipper here. Inside that zipper are side panels that come down and Velcro at the bottom, so you can have sun and wind protection on both sides of the wagon should you like it. We're in Canada, so the weather's not always that warm. We find these pretty valuable. And they go right back in here with relative ease. Okay, so I guess the next step we can put on the basket. It's easiest if you move the handles out of the way. They're adjustable to 7 different positions. So the basket goes over the top bar and then outside the bottom bar. Then you have a Velcro flap here just to wrap around the top bar to keep the basket open and secure. So you just open that, wrap it around the top bar, and stick it back down. And now your cooler bag fits right in here should you choose to use it. And you see it's insulated and waterproof inside. Get a better look. So, a great way to bring lunch to the park, not have to worry about the heat so much. Now I guess we get to the benches here. The benches have several clips on them, and we've added some new features to them. So, you'll find 2 at the top here, and then a second one below. You'll find 2 in the back, and then the same as the first side over here. So to put it in a regular position, you use these top 2 clips, and they just go right over the fabric, right over the bar. Now, to use a reclined position, that's what the second clip is for. So watch, I remove these top clips and we just go right to the second clip. They're a little stiff at first, but they loosen up pretty quickly. And now you have reclined seating. These clips should go inside these little elastics as well, just to keep the sides of the bench facing outwards. Then when you're using that, there's another elastic down here just to hold this part of the wagon bench out of the way so it doesn't get caught on anything. So now you've got a reclined position where if your children are drinking a bottle or need a little snooze, you can be sure that they can kind of get that lean back comfort. Might be hard to see in the video, but it's quite reclined, very comfortable for children. We now have 3 adjustable shoulder strap heights as well, so smaller or larger children can still be accommodated by the 5-point harness. And if you choose to, you can also make it just a belt strap. You don't have to use the shoulder harnesses as well. So the other bench is the same process. The wagon can be folded with the benches in. The only thing you need to do is remove these side clips on both sides. You leave the back clips on, and the seats fold right up with the wagon. Okay, so that brings us to the canopy. On all 4 corners of the rider wagon, you will find a little peg here that can be unscrewed counterclockwise and screwed into place also counterclockwise. So just keep going the same way the whole time. And these are your posts that will support the canopy. And of course, when you're not using the canopy, they can be put right back into place and in the frame and out of the way. We don't use the canopy all the time, but it's nice to have on those sunny days, or of course when there's a little bit of rain in the air. Now inside the canopy bag, which you can use to store your canopy if you like, you'll find 2 of these. These frame posts just go like that. They just fit together like a magic wand. And on them, you will find these end pieces that fit right over the posts. They go in an X formation diagonally across the wagon. And that's what will support your canopy, which I put somewhere here. All right, the canopies have some new features as well. They have side panels. Just lay it on here at first so you can see what I mean. So the side panels can be dropped down, or here you have these little toggles, and on the inside you have a little loop, and I'll show you how to put them away out of the way. You just roll it right up. Okay. Put the toggle through the loop and it will stay like that under the sides of the canopy. So they're great to pull out when you need them and forget about them when you don't. Now, there is an elastic here on the inside of the canopy that this post fits right through. And that will hold your canopy snugly into place. We'll get all the corners lined up here as we get them fastened. What I like to do is set this canopy up once and then keep it built, but just pop it off the posts, slide the posts back into the wagon, and just keep the canopy in this shape for whenever I need it. So just to kind of give it a one-time adjustment here so everything's lined up properly. Oops. Okay, so you can see the one side is up, the other side panel is down. There are Velcro straps here to attach it to the bottoms of the post here, so you can get pretty full coverage as well. On top, there is also a kind of a sunroof situation here. Now this is great for letting the air out or the light in. What I like about it is you can really keep eye contact with the kids when you're pushing. You're not constantly doing this or this. And as you know, eye contact goes a long way sometimes, especially when you're out of words. So yeah, that's pretty much the rider in a nutshell. It's extremely lightweight. There is no wagon for 4 kids, or no way to carry 4 kids around really that weighs as little as this. It's 40 pounds. It folds up extremely small, and it's at a very approachable price point at $7.99. So we hope you love it as much as we do.